All right, you already know we had to go all out today. Got the Rick on, got the grays with the blacks. It's just the craziest fuck fit. I'll even get a bit closer for you, man. But diabolical fit. I'm gonna boss outside. I'm gonna get some food in my belly, and then yeah, I'm gonna start work. So I'll see you, man, wherever I choose for the breakfast spot. Also, one other thing as well. Man, I actually redid the facial hair a little bit. Oh, I made it like a line. So I'll catch you in a minute. I can't lie. I didn't even realize this. I just picked a random place on Google Maps, but it was called the Artist Rooftop Bar. And look at this. It's crazy. That is so cool. They literally just play in the movie. And you can just watch it, watch you eat. I mean, hopefully the food is good as well. That would be nice. But yeah, it's like good food, good entertainment. Athens is nice, man. Like I've been a few countries. Athens is really nice. It's high up as well. I haven't seen the view myself. Like it could be, like, bro, that's just lovely. Just a lovely, lovely view. I don't know what I'm looking for. I might be looking for maybe some pasta, maybe some meat. I'm not sure. I'll ask for a menu. See what I can get over here. But this is a nice spot. This is a nice spot. I still can't get over the fact that they're literally playing the music on the side of the building. It's so cool. Freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome. You don't get this shit in London, man. Genuinely. You don't get shit like this in London. Like, bro, London's just terrible, bro. Like if you want to have fun, you can go and like rob stores in central London. I never did it, but like some of my friends would do. Or you can like, it's just ridiculous, bro. And there's like a fucking drug epidemic, bro. Like drugs are so normalized. Like all of them. It's so normalized. It's crazy. Because it's like, sure, like countries around the world, like they have drug issues, but it's just the age as well. It's like, bro, people that I've had friends who died, man, from that shit. Like accidentally. Like they just like not like an addiction, like, just having fun, took too many things, mixed too many things, and just fucking died. And it's crazy to think about. Yeah, could I get a menu, brother?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so
Just a
much.
moment, please.
Thank you so much. But hey, we made it out. I put in the work. Leaving that shit behind forever. Oh man. I can tell this might end up being a bill, but no matter. It's what it's all about. Nice water. But yeah. I mean, like, bro, I literally tried everything. I'm still gonna make clothes. Like, the first thing I tried was actually a clothing brand. I started making like trapper hats, them hats, but like multicolored patterns, like red, like plaid patterns and shit. And I thought that was gonna do good. I never actually got it made though. It was too hard to find a manufacturer. I'm still gonna make clothes though, for sure. Like, I mean, bro, fashion is my thing. I fucking love fashion, bro. Like, you just put on the craziest fits. Bro, like these shorts that I'm wearing right now, 1.2K. 1,200 on shorts. But it's crazy nice, and I love to wear them. And they make me feel fucking sick, and they look sick. I could just walk into this place in the best. But the shorts, like, bro, they're fucking sick. But yeah, I'm gonna make clothes for sure, like, genuine, because not even about the money. Obviously, it makes bang, right? But more just, I love the designing process. And I made some joggers as well. But again, like, I was a little brokey. I never even got them made. Like, I, like, designed them. And then I never got them made. Because it was too expensive, for sure. And I have a notebook full of trading notes. I have some drop. I did drop shipping. I ordered the product, and then I just never even attempted to sell it. I just ordered it. I did market research. I ordered the product, and I never even tried to sell it. And then I've had 2 SMMA agencies that didn't make any capital for my first one, and I hit like 10K a month of that one. Then I switched into plumbers and to the contractors, and that's my vehicle. And then, in the process, in sort of intertwined in all of those months, I sold for a lot of other offers as well, kind of just as a high ticket closer. Because I was just like, bro, I need to get better at sales. I need to understand this shit more. And it was probably one of the most valuable things I ever did. And now I can go wherever I want, when I want, with who I want, basically just doing whatever I want in my life. All because, I don't know, so I just took action. It's not even that it's hard. It's the easiest time ever. Like, you can just pay someone for information. I paid every single person along the way for me. I have a coach that I work with for content, right? Tells me what to post, how to post it, how to set everything up. And I just paid him, a few thousand for that. And it just means that you can get started like correctly from day one. There are barriers which used to be, kind of in every single part of life when you try to do something like this. It'd be capital, it'd be time, and it'd be information. All three are demolished because of, info gurus, but then also AI. So it's the best time ever to take action. Take action, you won't regret it. I'll let you know when my food comes. I'll show you what I get. And then, gotta do some more work. Okay, so we got a lovely drink and we got some shallots. I'll let you know how it tastes. As you can probably tell, that was absolutely delicious. Damn, this looks ridiculous. Oh my god, and it smells ridiculous as well. I'm gonna devour this. Mate, that was probably, like, no joke, probably one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Like, ever. Like, to date, bro. In my 18 years, that was probably one of the best things I have ever eaten. It was chicken marinated in ginger and like orange rind. This beautiful like corn jus. And then like crispy seared kale. It was ridiculous, but I'll hit you boys in a bit. That was nuts. Alright, we are getting some work done, getting a video out for you, man. Still can't get over this restaurant. Just genuinely so beautiful. Oh my god. But I'm gonna be dipping out of here in about 5 minutes. Just gonna get this YouTube video live, and then I'm gonna go do some cool stuff. So yes, boys, that was a banging meal. Athens is lovely. Like, I've been to them little small islands. It don't compare to Athens, I can't lie. Like, Athens is just gorgeous. So I'm excited to be here, happy to be here, and we got more shit to do. Like I've had very, very active Saturdays in my life. Like parties, fucking, all of that. That was probably one of the nicest Saturdays I've ever had. Just woke up late, great food, great drinks, work. I just feel fulfilled, man. It's just like, if any of you guys are in school, you don't know what to do, like, you gotta do what you want, man. There's gonna be a reason why you get out of bed. It's the most important thing. So just chase what you want to do in life. Like, if you're seeing this, like, genuinely you got in early, and I don't know what magical force, led you across this video, but the world works in many strange and wonderful ways. My first mentor I met was brushing my teeth. The YouTube video had about 100 views, and I just knew that he was just absolutely on it. I just knew that every word he said was truthful. And then it's funny, I actually jumped into the program, the video that I saw, straight from school. My second mentor, I actually also found from a 40-view YouTube video. It wasn't even an educational piece of content. It was just a vlog. But I just listened to him speak, and I knew that he had something special about him.
So if for whatever reason, this video has 40, 50, maybe 100 views, and, it actually showed up on your feed, then take it as a sign. And you don't have to reach out to me. You don't have to watch any other videos, but it's a sign that maybe high ticket sales is the thing for you, or maybe it's a sign that, you should reach out to me and we should actually do something together, because there are so many YouTube videos, so many things that you could see on high ticket sales. And the chances that, I came across your feed and then that little voice in your head caused you to click, right? It's like with my mentors, every single time I was on the search page, I'd see 16 videos. I decided to click on his. It's like crazy. I could have scrolled and the video would have been gone. And like that first mentor that I had was everything for me. His name's Kiwa Maita. And, without him, like I wouldn't be here today. And I could have scrolled. My phone could have been dead when I went to go brush my teeth and I never would have saw the video. And it just goes to show like the world works in fantastic ways. It's almost like the, parallel of the 3 boats. If you saw any of my other videos, there's a guy, 3 boats, man at sea, 3 boats come and leave, the guy drowns, prays to God, God says, I send you 3 boats. And sometimes what people don't realize is they're waiting for everything to be perfect, like a row of ducks. Like it doesn't happen. It never actually is perfect. There is nothing's perfect in life. There are no guarantees. All you can do is just make the educated decision on like what's actually going to be the best thing for me to get to my goals. And obviously we use this on our prospects to collect cash, but you also got to apply it to your own life. Like at the end of the day, you are the man. You are the person who is 100% responsible for your outcomes. Everybody is born the same. Everyone will die the same. Some people achieve greatness, some people achieve nothing. And, sometimes you got to just look at your life and you got to look at where you're at. And then you got to look at the person that you want to be. The person with all the things that you want, who can travel the world, who has a rollie on the wrist, who drives a Urus. Like, how would he look at, a decision today? Like, would he stay just watching YouTube, not taking action, not doing anything about his life? Or would he actually say like, no, I need to do something. I need to get a skill set. I need to learn something which other people don't have. But if I have it, I will be able to do things and achieve things they don't have and haven't achieved. And, you just really got to look at every single situation which you're in as an opportunity, because it is, right? Some things come and go, genuinely. It's like, I've done some calls with prospects and, they're in complete financial array. Like their family is falling apart, their business is falling apart, they have no lead flow, like it's just terrible. And then it gets to the end of the call and, they hang up on me. And it's crazy because that person's just gonna keep going down that path. They're not gonna achieve anything. They're not gonna get off that path. And some of you are gonna watch this and you're gonna go, I need a change. And it's like some of you watching this, this might be your 10th or 9th video on high ticket sales, in just this sitting. And it's so interesting because, and this is slightly a rule of transurfing as well, but you get what you deserve and you get what you choose. And if you choose to become a high ticket salesperson who makes $20,000 a month, then you will become a high ticket salesperson who makes $20,000 a month. Let's say you know nothing, zero, nada, but you spend every second of every day watching YouTube videos, reading articles, you follow all the accounts just so that your recommended has more sales on it. Eventually, you will have a moment that opens the door for you. Maybe you find your mentor on an Instagram reel. Maybe you find a video that says this is exactly how you apply for your first offer. Maybe you find someone's free course and you follow the entire course. I have a free course, shoot me a DM and I'll send it to you. But maybe, you find someone's free course, you do the entire thing and something clicks in your mind and you feel like, damn, I think I'm ready for this. Or maybe you're a high ticket closer, making a bit of money, but you want to make 50K a month, but you just continue. You watch all the content, You keep going down and down and down. The YouTube recommended gets more and more and more filtered until you find a video with 40 views from someone who you just can tell they know what they're talking about. You apply to be in the program, and then everything goes up from there. You start hitting 20, 30, 40K a month, you get into 7th level. You become, it's like, the opportunities are unlimited. But you also need to understand how reality works, and you need to be able to take action. Now, in terms of manifestation, right? Manifestation is an interesting topic, because manifestation of a goal isn't helpful in your life. It's not helpful for you at all. What isn't helpful is the manifestation of the intention. Now, intention is the accumulation of your thoughts on the process, whereas desire is the accumulation of your thoughts on the end goal. Now, what most people miss is that, something you're trying to achieve, it's actually much, much, much more important to manifest the process of how you get there. So, for example, if you're a high-ticket salesperson like myself, if you want to hit an 8K day, you don't imagine 8K sitting in your bank account, You imagine waking up, feeling great, having a food and a coffee, you feel even better. You pick up the phone, it's just good lead upon good lead upon good lead. You imagine how happy they are to speak to you. They're so grateful, and they really want to be there. They really want to speak to you. They want your help. You book them in for your call. You have your closing calls. You jump on the call. You're super excited. Everything feels great. You feel wonderful. They jump on. They're a B-type prospect, not a C-type. They're a B-type prospect. They tell you what you need to know. You laugh, you joke, and then they pay you. It feels great. Then you have another one after that. That was your first 4K. The same thing happens again. You have a great call, and you close the second 4,000. You jump off the day. You feel amazing. Your boss says, "Well done, brother. Well done. Like, this is amazing, fantastic." That is how you manifest 8,000. The intention of how do I get there? And then not only just the number, how does it make me feel? How does closing 8,000 in a day, how does that make me feel? How does that affect me? How does it affect the people around me? How does my prospect feel? I'm sure my prospect, gets off the call. God, wow, okay, I just did that. I just paid 4,000 and I'm ready to go. Imagine how he feels. But don't focus on the end result. Focus on the process. And sometimes you do got to take action. Like, YouTube is great and all, but I went from YouTube to action, right? YouTube helped me to take action. And I did my background research. I'm not a rushed guy. But it was only when I actually then took that first step that I started making money, that I met the connections that I travel with the world with now, that I just started down that path. And it's like with sales, you can talk about it for an hour, but until the prospect takes that first step to the change, which is your program, nothing happens for them. And you can watch all the YouTube in the world, but until you reach out to somebody, until you get access to better content, until you get off YouTube and you go and apply for an offer and you figure out how to, like, that's when you're going to start walking down that bridge towards your desired outcome. So you kind of just got to look at everything like, what's going to give me the best chance of actually getting to where I want to go? Like, this might be a scam, I don't know if this guy's legit, or is it actually just making an educated decision on like, what's going to give me the best chance of actually achieving everything which I want? And everyone wants different things, but I want to help you out if there's something that you want help with. If you think that another coach is going to give you a higher likelihood, by all means, go for them, because everyone has different thoughts, different thought patterns. There were hundreds of coaches I could have gone with. I actually looked, after I had this first call, I spoke to 3 more, but it was still the first one. And everyone has different things, different ways they think about life. So if you want to reach out to me, I'll set you up with some free content. I hope you get selling. I mean, I actively run an agency, so you could even just sell for me, be one of my appointment setters, and you'll get free training for that. But obviously, if you're selling in other niches, if you're selling in info, B2C, B2B, I can definitely help you close more deals in that as well. So, yeah, it's been nice talking with you boys tonight. It really is just making the educated decision on what's going to get you closer to your goals. There's a good reason why most people don't change. There'll be people who watch this video, they do nothing about it. They do nothing. Zero. They never, ever will. But there'll be some of you who listen to this and they go, damn, no, I need to do something. You know, something needs to change. I need to do something differently starting today so that my outcomes look different in a year. And if that's you, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'd love to connect. I'll set you up with some free content, basically give you a roadmap and sort of how to actually start selling. Or if you're already selling, I'll shoot you something a little bit different. Peace.